ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैवं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतिरुत्तम श्लोके भक्तिः भवति निष्ठकी। ॐ धनमान्दस्य त्वन्व्यादितरतः चार्थे स्वः विद्याश्वराट् तेने ब्रह्मद्यादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत् सूर्यः तेजो वारी मृदां यथा विनिमयो यतति सर्गो अमृषाम् धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परमं धीमहि धर्मः प्रोजितकैतवत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सतां वेद्यं मात्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयो नमोऽर्जुनम् श्रीमद्भागवत महामुनि कृते किं वा परमेश्वरः सद्यो हृदवदत्त कृतिभिः शुश्रूभिः तत्क्षणात् निगम कल्पतरोरगलितं फलं सुखमुखात् द्रवितसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। आई एम ऑडिबल to everyone?
Yes, Prabhu.
So the sloka is given 336, right? 3.30.6.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. So you are sharing the screen. Sloka is being displayed. आ गया? इसको भी समझ लो दो पे. Yes. So we will read a sloka, and today I have been assigned 4 sloka out of this chapter. आत्म जया सुतागार पशुद्राविनबन्धुषु निरुद्ध मूल हृदय आत्मानं बहुमन्यते सन्देह्यमान सर्वांग एषा मुद्वहनाधिना करोत्यविरतं मूढो दुरितानि दुराशयः आक्षिप्तात्मेन्द्रियः स्त्रीणां सतीनां च मायया रहोरचितयालापैः शिशूनां कलभाषिणाम् गृहेषु कुटधर्मेषु दुःखतन्त्रेष्वतन्द्रितः कुर्वन् दुःख प्रतीकारं सुखवन्न मन्यते नहि अर्थैरापादितैर्भुव्या हिंसैततश्च तान् पुष्णाति येषां पोषेण शेषभुग्यात्यधः स्वयम्। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रुतपत्कमलं शिखरो न वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सागररघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shivishakhan Vitancha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kantam Radha Kantam Namaste. तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा। So the audience can read purport later on. Can I straight away go explaining what Prabhupada meant to say and what is exactly meant to say in this slokas and all? Is it okay, or do you read purport then and there only? Is it okay? How you do? Do you
Prabhu,
want
as
me
you like.
as I
As you
like?
like.
Okay, fine. Okay, very good. You have given me freedom of speech. Okay. So, as I wish to speak, I should speak, right? Is it? Okay. See, this sloka. First of all, let us understand. This canto is. This chapter is uh, where Lord Kapila is giving instructions to her mother. Devhuti. Hmm? Yes, Devhuti, na. So you all might have listened by the previous speaker in the previous sloka that he is talking about the condition of a person who is materially attached in the body or bodily concept, relation, things, etc., etc. Right? So now Lord Kapila says that it is but obvious, it is the nature of Jivatma, whatever body they accept, you know, uh, there is a Atma, there is a Jeev, there is a body, gross body, subtle body, and then a spiritual body. We should be very much clear about all these terms, right? So if you particularly, I want you all to please try to note it down, or better note in the heart than noting on the diary or pen and paper. It is much better to note in the mind and heart. That's most important. So Jivatma accepts a body, that is gross body, and that Jiva is a subtle body like Sanskara body. In last lecture, I had discussed it. So Jiva is what? Sanskara body, which is subtle body. Sanskara body. Linga Sarira, a Spulinga Sarira, right? Mixture of our past deed is a body called Jiva. And then Atma. Atma is covered with the Jiva, our, Sanskaras. So Atma is a spiritual being, which is self-effulgent, full of knowledge, complete, like it's a part of Paramatma. Mamai vanso jivaloke jivbhuta sanatana. Manasasthane indriyane pratyasthane karshati. So Atma is a part and parcel of Paramatma, that Krishna. And then this Atma is covered with the Jiva, Sarira, which is called Sanskara Sarira. So what happened? Till we get rid of this Jiva Sarir, Linga Sarir, Atma is full of in bondage, So every time it will transmigrate into different body. And what happens? Wherever Jivatma goes in any types of body, cat, dog, rat, yeah, what do you say, pig, or any kind of body that Jivatma accepts, they feel comfortable in their that yoni only, which is called yoni, right? Yoni. Body is called yoni. Sharir, this sharir is called yoni. You know, manushya yoni, eh? Eh? Pashu yoni, pakshi yoni, vriksha yoni, eh? Jalchar yoni, jalchar, aquatic life, you know, jalchar. So that's called yoni. So whichever yoni Jivatma goes, they identify, they adjust themselves into that Swabhava, the kind of body they get. Swabhava, you understand? Few words you understand in Hindi and Sanskrit, no? Swabhava, you know, Ashakti, these things are very common to understand, no need to translate, I hope, right? So they are very much comfortable. That this was been said in previous sloka. We are on sixth sloka, but previous sloka, in fifth sloka only, Lord Kapila said this thing, that Jivatma goes into different body, and they feel, they adapt in that body so much so comfortably that they don't want to leave that body. They feel that this is the only body. I will share you a small story. There was a king, and the king was king met with one very great saint, and that saint told the king that your next body is going to be like a pig. You will be going in a pig body. You know, pig, sewer, pig body. So he was a king, and he knew this, that the sant is saying correctly. What he was sadhu is saying is correct. So then the king told to his son, you know, he ordered his son, he instructed his son. 1 second, टाल दो, ठीक है, मैं क्लास में हूँ. So king instructed his son that, look, according to this sadhu, I am going to go to take birth in pig family, pig bodies. That sadhu was able to tell the king that where he will take birth, who will be the master of that pig. Even that nitty-gritty thing sadhu told him. And the king instructed, he gave complete address that, okay, when I will go to the to that body, you have to make a necessary arrangement. What? That you have to come and kill me, so that I will not suffer anymore. I don't need to be in that body and suffer and see the hellish life. See, the pig life is hellish life as long as we are a human being, right? From human body, pig life is a hellish life, right? So king was a human, and then he got so much hatredness, like, you know, dhrina, that, oh, how I will be in the pig life, it's not good life. Oh, my dear son, please come. I will take birth in that family. That man, he will be the master of my parents, pig parents, you know. Please come there, and when I take birth, you just kill me. And my birth will be finished. Okay. So, okay, all right, father, his son said. Then what happened after down the line, time passed away, and king left the body. And he exactly took birth in that body, pig body, you know, as per the sannyasi sadhu told him. Okay. So, as he was instructed, so his son went and tried to kill him. You understand? Then that pig, you know, opened his mouth and started saying by hand, holding the hand, that, oh, wait, don't kill me. Why don't kill you? You only told me that to kill me, and now you are saying that don't kill me. Oh, no, I am very much comfortable here. Life is very peaceful. Life is jinga lala. Life is you know, no, I'm comfortable. There is no discomfort in this life. Oh, this body is very nice. You know, I'm enjoying with my parents. You know, and you know, I have a very good pig wife to marry. very sundar wife to marry, and my life is very good. So what happened? He was hateful when he was in the human body, but when he went, so we see that other yoni is a struggling yoni or something abominable yoni or something like that. But then the Jiva Sarira who lives in that yoni, they feel that it is the only best life to live in. Like similarly, we are a human body, we also think that this is the best life ever. Oh, wonderful car, wonderful relatives, wonderful parents, wonderful husband and wife, wonderful son and daughters, wonderful mother-in-law, father-in-law, wonderful son-in-law and daughter-in-law. See, this is also yoni. That is a pig yoni, pashu yoni, or machli yoni, whatever yoni let it be. We should not be attached with any yonis. We are not the fish of this world. We are fish of that world. Our existence is there, back to Godhead. This is not so. But this is exactly says in 6th sloka. The person who is the fool person. Even Prabhupada says in his translation, the people who get satisfied from his life style or a standard of living due to deep-rooted attachment. Deep-rooted attachment is what? In body, in wife, home, children, in your pet, if you have an animal, pet, But if you have an animal like cow, then attachment with cow is good. So the cow is not an animal, by the way. Apart from cow, everything is animal, but then cow is not animal. So attachment with cow is now see. Even I think that Krishna knows somewhere that these human beings will have one tendency to love the animal. So he provided a cow. Okay, anyway, if you want to love the animal, love the cow. Your desire will be fulfilled. Okay, so but people have started loving whom that cat and dog and nonsense, So such satisfactions with one's standard of life, it's just due to deep-rooted attractions for body, wife, home, children, animals, wealth, and friends. In such association, the conditioned soul thinks himself quite perfect. And that's why I have given you the story. What Prabhupada writes in the 6th sloka translation, is it the same translation? Can somebody read the translation for me, please? 6th sloka translation by Prabhupada.
Sorry,
Not
Mataji,
purport,
please.
only translation. Yeah, please read.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, please read.
Hare Krishna. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Such
Yes.
satisfaction with one's standard of living is due to
Yes.
deep-rooted attraction for body, wife, home, children, animals, wealth, and friends. In such association, the conditioned soul thinks himself quite perfect. Hare Krishna.
Like how that pig got birth in the pig body, and now he's saying, I'm comfortable, don't kill me. So that's why I told you this story before in hand, that our condition is the same. We are satisfied here, and we feel that our life is perfectly okay. This has to go like this, or if not like this, then work hard and try to make life better and to get satisfaction, isn't it? So first of all, thinking that this life is satisfied is something a nonsense. And if someone's life is not fully satisfied, they are in trouble. Then they are thinking to work hard, to do something that life will be satisfied. Next sloka it will be revealed. Next sloka, we will Lord Kapila says the same thing, that whatever people they involve themselves in different karma nirliptam. they engage in different kind of karma, लिप्त हो जाता है, and they think that by doing that karma, by doing that action, by performing such a hard work, hardship, they will feel comfortable and they will get sukha, pleasure, sukha. They will get comforts of life. They will become rich, but instead they get what? Not richness, but the sorrow, poorness. So actually, achuttam atmendriya istrinam satinam cha mayaya. People, they have a layer of comforts, layer of richness, layer of happiness. So one after another, people try to get it and they will hanker for the next level. Pepsi, Pepsi का एक slogan होता था, क्या था? दिल मांगे more. Pepsi, दिल मांगे more. One thing you get it, you go on मांगे more, दिल मांगे more. What दिल मांगे more? Baba, you will go in gadda. So so the whole world who is involved in such a ugra karma, aggressions, full work in this world, they are not actually progressing, but they are regressing. You understand regressing and progressing? Progressing means they're thinking that I am progressing, but more they think progressing by material karma, they are going down. It's a regressing. But they can't see that they are. So that people, those people said अज्ञानी. क्या? अज्ञानी. ठीक है? निरुद्ध मूल हृदय. Lord Kapila said निरुद्ध ही मूल हृदय. अज्ञानी. No, having no knowledge, no Bhagavad Gyan, no Atma Gyan, no Satsanga, niruddha moola hridaya. So such people are being fooled actually. And sometimes, even Prabhupada writes here, sometimes these people who are attached in this home, wife, children, relations, blah, 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 all these bodily relations, they think they are comfortable, but it is not that. Prabhupada writes in next sloka, they are always in burning anxiety, isn't it? Prabhupada says, although he is always burning anxiety, and such a fool always performs all kind of mischievous activities with the hope which is never to be fulfilled in order to maintain his so-called family and society. That rascal means, fool, agyani, he gives heart and senses to a woman. Whole world is running after what? Two things. To make life comfortable, to give up the sorrow. दुख को हटाना और सुख को पाना. Humans are being engaged in only two activities: to keep away the sorrow and to get happiness, isn't it? They don't want sorrow and they always want happiness. These two activities, whole cycle is all the activities is running around for this two life goal. Now, in happiness, what is the happiness? Happiness is the sensual enjoyment. They could feel nice. Whatever they see, they taste, they smell, they touch. And especially Lord Kapila mentions that the one thing where the human being gets stuck is in the we-man. Now, So that though they give their heart and senses to a woman who falsely charms with the Maya, and he enjoys solitary embraces with that woman, talking with that woman, and he is enchanted by the sweet words of the small children. What happens? First one, we see something, we fall in love. We fall in love, we want to get that. If we get that, we marry that. If we marry that, we get children. When we get children, what happens? So certain age, young youth attracts with the lady. They somehow get married. After marriage, what happens? Their bodily sense, enjoyment and all becomes like, boring. Another enjoyment comes when child comes. Then he becomes very much sweet, child sweet word, attracted with these sweet words. They feel happiness in the sweet word. Before they were feeling happiness to the lady sweet word. When a young lady, out of love they talk, people enjoy the talking. But after marriage, no more enjoyment in talking with that same lady. Isn't it? Before enjoying, जो बोले सो ही सही, तू बोले दिन तो दिन, तू बोले रात तो रात. If you have that kind of commitment, आसमान से तारे भी ला दूं तेरे लिए, such kind of aggressions, false love. This is called false love. In this sloka number, I'll tell you, sloka number 9 or 10, they mention this kind of love is, Prabhupada even mentions in purport, then in this world, this kind of love is completely, there is no love at all, it is the lust. So love is, human cannot love. Love only can be done with the Krishna. Love is such a pure and pious and such a, things that can be only exchanged with Krishna and Krishna's devotee. Devotee can love Krishna or Krishna can love devotee. That is the only love, is the real love. Rest all love is false love or lust. Okay, so what happens? So first they enjoy with the women, and later on the same woman is not enjoyable. Same women's word becomes very, and then next thing comes is children. Then their attraction goes on children, and sweet words of the small children, So what happens? The attachment of such a householders remains in his family life, which is full of diplomacy and politics, always spreading miseries and controlled by acts of sense gratification. He acts just to counteract the reactions of all his miseries, and if he can successfully counteract such miseries, he thinks that he is happy. By the way, if he gets little success, then he thinks that he is the big sort of things. So getting little success in the comforts, he feel that this is the only comforts in life. So actually I was listening one lecture of sannyasi, ISKCON sannyasi. It was very much interesting to know that he was saying that there is no comforts in this world. There is no sukha in this world. In this material world, there is always dukkha. But sometimes we feel sukha when there is a less dukkha. जब less dukh hota hai, that we understand it is sukha. But actually sukh is nowhere. Dukh hi dukh hota hai. But sukh ki kami hoti hai when there is a sukh becomes little lessened down, then we feel, this is sukha. But there is no sukha. Sukha, material world is not sukha. Nobody can stay here sukha purvaka. So it was very much indeed, truly he was saying that Swamiji, Maharajji, that this whole world, so That is why Krishna himself says, when Prabhupada repeats the Krishna's word several times, that if we want to get vairagya, arthat, if we want to get detached from this world or detached from this, what do you say? If you want to detach from the samsara, or then what we should do is we should always सुख दुखानुदर्शनम क्या करना चाहिए इस संसार का दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड्स दुख और दोष दुख दोषानुदर्शनम अनुदर्शनम अर्थात अगेन थिंक ओवर the miseries of this material world, we will proceed for detachment. As long as we see the beauty of this world, comforts of this world, though there is no comforts, but little discomfort, little comforts only we see, then we will not get vairagyam. So these 4 slokas, which is like 6, 7, and 8, 9, what Lord Kapil Baba, Lord Kapil Maharaj want to say to his mother, this is called Jnana Yoga. Kapil Bhagavan is giving Jnana Yoga, Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya is Jnana, Jnana is Sankhya. Okay, Jnana Yogi, Sankhya Yoga. So he is giving to his mother, and he is explaining what becomes the result if a person is really attached only in householders. Okay, now practically let us discuss. We all are in householders. We all are householders. We are in house. We have a wife. We have a children. We have a mother. We have a father. We have a society. We have a friends. We have a relatives. But what is the real applications of this teachings of Lord Kapila in modern or current context? Now, in current context, how we should take the words of this verses? Really, we should detach? We should give up? No. You should give up by mind, not by your responsibility. Because whatever your responsibility is there, it could be your duty, but it is not that mentally no attachment. See, मन से कोई आसक्ति नहीं. Just perform your duty. So if we see, there are people, I will tell you one example. There are 2 kinds of employee, employer. There are 2 kinds of employee. One employee, there are one type of employees, they work and they forget because they are not attached with the work. They are working as long as they are being paid, they are being compensated, and that's it. No emotionally attached with the work. But there are different kind of second type of employees. They are working, they are getting paid, but they are also attached with the work. When they get retirement, they start crying. I have seen there are many people at retirement, they start crying. They cries a lot when they get retirement. People who lose a job, they cry a lot. They crying, they feel very sorrow, dukha. मेरे साथ भगवान ने क्या किया है, मेरी नौकरी ले ली है. अरे why? Because attached with the work. They should not be attached with the work. Work is just your responsibility for what you are being paid. Similarly, in relations we are in family we are in, it is our responsibility. We have to perform responsibility as a duty, but no attachment. Attachment should be where? Towards Guru, Shastra, Sadhu, Bhagavan. Bhakt, Bhakti, Bhagavanta, Guru. Where should be the attachment? 4. Attachment should be with the 4. Bhakt, Bhakti, Bhagavant or Guru. There should be the attachment. But out of these 4, no attachment. Only performing your duty to the best possible way. People should think that you are loving them, but actually you are loving Krishna. This thing you don't tell to your wife or son that, oh, look, Really, I'm not loving you, I'm loving Krishna, but I'm imitating to love you. Hopefully, you will not get next meal in the evening. So, this Sastric knowledge should be taken and used wisely, prudently. That you have to decide. Because this whole life is full of stages of drama. In drama, there is a different scene, they're casting different stages, different stories. So similarly, have you read one poem written by Shakespeare? Shakespeare has written one poem, The Seven Stages of Life. If you have not read, please read that, The Seven Stages of Life. Who are having
Yes,
this
Prabhuji.
syllabus?
I've read it.
Anybody have read this in their academic? Seven Stages of Life, poem written by Shakespeare?
Yes,
No?
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So
Yes,
these stages
Prabhuji.
what? These stages is the stages of the life, and truly said that we have to act. We have to act. This life has been given to act. So we have to be real with Krishna, but we have to be cheater with the samsara. Because if we will be real attachment with samsara, then things will not be correct. So real attachment should be with the Krishna. Sant, Bhagavant, Bhakti, Guru. Eh? Bhakti, Bhagavant, Guru. The real attachment should be here. And the false attachment should be with the sansara. The showbaji, show off. Show off attachment should be there. Understand show off? I'm showing off that I'm your best father, but actually I'm not a father at all. I'm Das. Bhagavad Das, Hmm? So what message somebody writing message? I don't know. I can't read your message if somebody is putting the message. Okay. So, and I'll tell you, even Krishna is dictating the same instructions to the Uddhava in 11th canto, chapter 12, that he says, the main miseries, the cause of miseries. Achha, if this world is full of miseries, then can somebody stay blissful in this world? Yes. In this world, there are a group of people, there are certain school of people, they are happy, they are blissful. Who are blissful? Those who become or went beyond the mode of nature. Those who left over, they are beyond the three guna, mode of three guna. They are really blissful in this world. Such sadhu are those, go and read in Bhagavad Gita, which Lord Sri Krishna says in whole 13th chapter, 14th chapter, that what is the lakshan, what is the symptoms of the people who is beyond mode of nature. So first condition is beyond mode of nature is he is anashakta, detached. The person who is detached, and the same instruction is being given by even to Radha, who the king, what is the name of the king? Yadu. Yadu, and between what is the name of that Ajigar? Dattatreya and Yadu's conversation, the same thing is being mentioned, that I'm not attached. That's why I have no, I'm not answerable to the world. I'm not answerable. So that's why I go wherever I want, I stay wherever I want. Somebody puts me in house, okay. Somebody puts me on road, it's okay. Somebody feed me, it's okay. Somebody not feeding me, is okay. So the thing is that these people are still blissful. Sadhu, sant, there are many saintly people, they are blissful in this world. There are many grahastha sadhu, they are blissful in this world. And I'll tell you one thing, if we will not feel blissfulness in this body, there is no blissfulness out of this body. Because this body is not a normal body. This body is similar to the Krishna's body. This shape is same to same like who? Virata Purusha. Virat Purusha has two hands, two legs, two eyes, two ears, two nostrils, one mouth. one urinary organ and one, genital and fecal organ. So the thing is that everything what we have, our form itself is the form of who? Virata Purusha. And Radha Shyam Sundar, even in Golok Dham, they lives in which form? Human form. They are not living in Chaturbhuj Roop, no. Radha Shyam Sundar is not living in Chaturbhuj form in Golok Dham, within the Golok Vrindavan Dham. So Radha Shyam Sundar lives in 2 hands, 2 legs wala form, isn't it? And that's what we worship Radha Shyam Sundar. So this body is very much awarded pleasingly by Krishna, that this is very dearmost yoni. Krishna says this is dearmost yoni. Who says? Where Krishna says? I'll tell you reference. This is in Uddhav Gita. In Uddhav Gita itself, Krishna says to Uddhava that Manusya yoni is mam priya. Understand? So my Manusya yoni is my priya yoni. So in this yoni, if we are not being blissfulness, we will not feel blissfulness after this body leaving. There is no blissfulness. We have to feel. We have to realize. Atma Sakshatkar has to be done in this body only. In this body only, we have to become Krishna or Bhagavat realization should be in this body. Bhagavat Anubhuti, divine experience has to be done in this body. As long as divine experience is not happening in this body, after this body, no divine experience. We will not be upgraded. So there are so many, and this will happen when Antakaran will be Shuddha. Antakaran, notice the inner consciousness. ICF, inner consciousness. Okay. So inner consciousness has to be pure. And that's what this ICF team is trying to do, to clean the consciousness of its member. Sometimes member of this ICF may feel that, it's too much torturing. But it's not torture, it's a cleaning the inner consciousness. Antakaran. And this Antakaran Shuddhi is important to play with Krishna. Krishna can't play with anyone whose inner consciousness is impure. So, how inner consciousness has to be pure is, one is chanting fine, but then apart from this, chanting is the sadhana, but to make sadhana Shakti Purvak, like make sadhana more at a highly tested, highly uplifted platform, that has to be done. So many other things, which is like yama, niyama. We have to remain cleanliness, we have to remain attached, detached, and that's how this whole sloka from 6 to 10, Lord Kapila tries to say that please don't get attached. If you attach, then you will have to work nonsensely to fulfill the desire of the attachment. If we attach, so it is better to live in family, but internally detached, but performing your duties and making your responsible people, making your dependent, not responsible, making your dependent peoples also Krishna consciousness. And this is the best responsibility. And this is the only responsibility of a family head, father or husband or whosoever. The head of the family has a great responsibility that whosoever are dependent on them, they should also get liberated from this material world. This is the highest responsibility. One should not get attached to fulfill their only education, clothing, or shopping, or sending abroad, and making big house and buying big car. This responsibility, fulfilling and providing the material comforts, is not the actual responsibility. The actual responsibility is to help to liberate the dependent also. Isn't it? So this will happen only when you are materially not attached, but spiritually attached to take that jiva also to back to Godhead, to take that dependent people also into lotus feet of Krishna. So exactly, we should not worry. Otherwise, attachments starts worry. Worry makes you active to work in mode of gunas. When we work in mode of gunas, we get karmas. We create sanskaras. After sanskaras, we get transmigrated into different body. We have not to we should not accumulate more sanskara, but rather we have to deplete. We have to burn the sanskara. So attachment is first thing. Ashakti is first thing that one has to completely leave it, and that's why I see. So those who understand this concept, basically they are being said jnani. Otherwise, those who is not trying to understand how to balance, how to take this life and spiritual life and family life, somehow you have to become very intelligent. And Krishna also says, Dadamiham buddhi yogantam, in Gita, I am the one who is giving you the intelligences to come back to me. So one thing is there, that if we have a problems, because sometimes we read, we hear many from Shastra or from different speakers or from Guru, sadhus, okay, detach, give up. But how give up? When give up? Where give up? Why to give up? So if we are stuck, then it requires very highly intelligent and tact to get rid of this well of grihastha. Well of grihasthi. What do you say? Grihasthi or grihastha? Household life. Household life is always described in Bhagavatam is like a andha kuwa, black holes. Household life is called black holes. This Bhagavatam always says household life is a black hole. Like, when you go inside, no hope of coming out. That's the black. What क्या बोलते हैं उसको? अंधा कुआं. Blind. What is it? अंधा कुआं. So in that way, coming out is difficult. But then the household life, if little with fine tuning with the Shastra, if we live, then this is the household life becomes more supportive than a sannyasi life, than a brahmachari life, or than a vanprasthi life. In Kali Yuga, mostly people who achieved the Krishna consciousness, or those who became very successful in the spiritual path of spiritualism, they are coming from household family. So don't be so much worried and disappointed that what to do now. I am just stuck in the household life. This is the blind well, andha kuwa, dark well. No problem. Don't worry. In that dark well, the Guru is there to give you torch, or Prabhupada is there to give you the torch. Prabhupada is saying, "Oh, this is the knowledge. This is how you have to come back." Krishna has arranged so many things. That's how Krishna sent sadhu, sadhu sangha, shastra. Isn't it fortunate? It's fortunate enough. We are fortunate enough. We have a sadhu, we have a shastras, and we have a acharyas to take us from this dark well. But they will do their duty. But what we have to do, our duty is, we have to learn detaching things. We have to learn to act. I will tell you, do you know Mirabai? Mirabai? All, do you know Mirabai? You don't know Mirabai? You must have known Mirabai.
Yes, we know.
Mirabai was such a staunch devotee that I need not to explain what Mirabai was. Who was she? I need not to explain. No identification, no descriptions required, no introduction required about Mirabai. But that Mirabai how she left the body, how she left the household, and what struggles she went through, that you all know. But one thing I will tell you, this Mirabai, first, she wanted their family also to become devotee and become the staunch devotee of Giridhari, her deity name was what? Mirabai's deity name क्या था? Giridhari, Radha Giridhari, yeah? Giridhar Gopal. Giridhar Gopal. So, she, before leaving her house to Vrindavan, she tried her level best to make their home Krishna consciousness, to make everyone devotee in his house. She tried, even he never considered, she never considered her husband as her husband. She always considered husband as a गिरधर गोपाल, मेरो तो गिरधर गोपाल दूजो न कोई. But whosoever was what was the name of that, her husband name was Rana Pratap. Rana Pratap. So she tried to make Rana Pratap also a devotee. She tried their mother-in-law to make a devotee. Their sister-in-laws, all the in-laws family, they tried utmostly she tried to make them the devotee, but they could not be. There are a few people, they were able to become devotee, who used to accompany with the Meera, but their own kith and kins never became a devotee. Then she tolerated all kind of offenses. All kind of offenses she tolerated. And this is the quality of a Vaishnava, to tolerate the offense. Krishna gives, punishment to the offensee, but Vaishnava never take offenses. But Krishna can't tolerate offense of his devotee. Krishna becomes angry, but devotee never becomes angry with offense towards himself, herself. So Meera was suffering, she was tolerating. Why she was tolerating? There are some people ask that why Meera tolerated this much. She should have left the home much before. Why? The answer was given by a great scholar and sadhu, that Meera was tolerating, just she was hoping that their family members should become the Lord, devotee of Lord. But when Meera understood that no, enough is enough, now no more efforts can be put further to make them devotee, Meera decided to leave their home, and she came to Vrindavan. So the real attachment shows, real responsibility shows that we should make our family Krishna consciousness and engage everyone into devotional services. This is the actual fulfillment of responsibility. Not by facilitating the car, ghoda, hathi, bangla, makan, and AC, blah blah blah, and good food, good clothes. These responsibility fulfilling very, very thirdly or fourthly or not even secondly. So first and foremost responsibility is to engage them into Krishna consciousness. So what happens if we are in household? Prabhupada has given one good formula. I'll tell you that formula. That if you are surrounded with the non-devotee, then make them devotee. What will happen? Your survival will be blissful. There are many devotees who went to preach somewhere else, and they were, among the non-devotees, they were among the eater and fighters, So eaters are fighters. Among them, they wrote Prabhupada, here is no satsanga, no devotee. How will I survive here? Prabhupada said, make devotee. Make devotee and live with them. भक्त बना दो, उसके साथ रह लो. तो यहाँ पर क्या है? Making people, engaging your family members, our family members in service of Krishna is nothing but actually detaching from the material world. So you detach and give them the lessons of detachment, because such detachment is foolishness, and out of such attachment is foolishness, and out of this attachment people will keep doing ugra karma. People will do all nonsensical work and they will try to fulfill only material need and they will feel comfortable life. Life is not at all comfortable here. Forget it. Because this world is full of miseries. नहीं? Dukhalayam. This is Dukhalayam. This is not Sukhalayam. So, in this Dukhalayam, one should not feel Sukha, but Sukha feeling itself is the cause of bondage, and one's mind and their senses should not stuck in the comforts of Grihasthi, in comforts of the household things. That's what. So, if we will not practice in this way, if our householders will not practice detachment, then they will, in 10th sloka, Lord Kapila says, they will start doing very ferocious or violent activity. And with that violent activity, people will accumulate the wealth. And such wealth accumulations, they will nurture their family. This way, they will also go in hell and they will take their dependents also in hell. So, all this hellish planet, hellish things starts from attachment. So, whole yoga, whole shastra, whole spirituality, entire instructions of Lord Himself and their devotees, the one focus is their detachment. Please, no attachment. And don't think, I will tell you something. There are people. I was in Dubai, by the way. Before I was in Dubai for some time, for few years. So people will, Prabhu सामने. Prabhu, there, सामने. नहीं उस गेट से जाओ, उस गेट से जाओ. Okay. So there are devotee. They used to get some. What do you say? If they buy a villa, there was one devotee. He bought a villa. So when he bought a villa, he was so happy that he invited all devotees. And what we do? We do as a devotee, what we do? If we have a new house, we invite a community, devotee community, we perform kirtan, and then there's a feasting, like that. It happens, isn't it? This way, and they were trying to show off that, with the grace of Krishna, Krishna कृपा से ये घर मिला है, भगवान की कृपा से घर मिला है, with the grace of Krishna, this house we get it. I was there. I told him, look, this is not Krishna's grace. If we get good house, good wife, good children, good education, good family, good pension, good salary, it is not the blessings of Krishna. Rather, Krishna says, I take away if I bless. Isn't it? Rather, Krishna says, कि मैं जिस पे कृपा करता हूं मैं उसका सब कुछ छीन लेता हूं. I snatch everything on whom I bless. Now this devotee is trying to make a big statement. He was a big devotee, senior devotee. But then, sometimes I'm such a person, I speak up. I don't tolerate. I said, hey, Prabhu, look, wait. Let us correct here. This will go in wrong sense. That Krishna is blessings with good wife or good salary, good pension, good home. No. This thinking is Ajnani thinking. That is what it is said in sloka number 6. They think that they are, Bhagyavan. Bhagyavan. बड़े भाग्यवान हो भाई, ऐसे बच्चे मिले, बड़े भाग्यवान हो. You are so Bhagyavan that you have a good house. You live in America, so Bhagyavan. You live in Canada, Australia. It is not a Krishna's blessings. Krishna's blessings is what, Krishna's blessings is that Krishna help you to meet a sadhu. Krishna's blessings is if he arranges a meeting with a sadhu, that is Krishna's blessing. You know, Tulsidas ji writes in his Ramcharitmanas. You know Tulsidas ji? You all know Tulsidas ji? Huh? Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
Tulsidas
Yes.
Binu Hari Kripa Milahi Nahi Santa. So if we encounter with a devotee, encounter with a saintly devotee, Bhagavat, Bhagavat Bhakta, then this is the Kripa. भगवान की कृपा ये है, real कृपा is this, that you meet a real devotee, a bona fide devotee, a genuine devotee, pure devotee. If you meet a pure devotee like Prabhupada, that is the real kripa of Krishna. But getting house, getting wife, getting money, salary, pension, it is your karma, Baba, your karma phala, your sanskara, your prarabdha, isn't it? Am I right or no? Just nod your head, no need to say yes, no. Nod your head. No, Prabhu, you are
Yes,
wrong.
Prabhu.
No, you are wrong, you are wrong. Isn't it? So, see, this is called illusion. This is called illusion. And this illusion, even sometimes we practicing Krishna consciousness remains in this illusion. Oh, with the blessing of Krishna, we got good job. Hey, stop it. This is not blessings. Krishna never gives you a job, or Krishna never takes your job. It is your karma, it is your prarabdha. Why put it? Now, Krishna must be listening and thinking, oh, such a rascal, he's blaming me that I have given him job. Why I should give him job? Krishna wants everyone do work for him, work for Krishna. Krishna never wants you to work for somebody else. How Krishna will give you job? Suppose I want you to work for me. Why I will give you a job? Why I will make you work for others? Okay, Krishna wants to work for himself. Why he will give a job to work for other? Krishna wants to come to him. Why Krishna will give you the factor of distracting that you will go away from Krishna? Why Krishna will give you money so that you forget Krishna? Krishna loves you. Krishna wants you to come back. Krishna wants you to back to Godhead, back to home. Why he will give you such facility so that you will forget him? But people are, even devotee, blames on Krishna that, oh, Krishna कृपा से मिला है, कृष्ण कृपा से मिला है, अच्छे बच्चे मिले हैं, सब पढ़ रहे हैं, you know, they all are settled in America. Ah, Krishna कृपा है. अरे, this is not कृपा. Why you are believing that is Krishna कृपा? आइए. And I will tell you, if you blame Krishna, which Krishna never does, is a papa, aparadha. Krishna, see, someone has not done something, but you are blaming. So it is a papa. So Krishna has not given you material things and you are blaming to Krishna, it's papa. What happened? I am sitting in Radha Kund. Radha Kund is just in front of me. I can see right there, Radha Kund is there in front of me. I am sitting, my house is at Radha Kund. I will tell you, when Krishna killed who? Aristasur, you know, the demon came in form of bull. So all gopi along with Radharani started saying, oh Krishna, I will not touch you. Now you became untouchable. Because why I became untouchable? Because you have killed a bull. Bull killing is like a brahmatya. You are a papi, brahmatyara, you are sinner. No. I will not touch you. You go take bath in all the tirthas, get yourself purified, then I will touch you, then I will play with you, then I will talk to you even. Wow! But I have not killed a bull, Baba. I have killed a demon. No. That demon was in form of bull only. So you killed bull. Lord Krishna said, okay, fine. He called upon all the tirthas jal and he took bath there and he said, hey, Gopi, including Radha Rani, listen, I have taken bath in all tirthas right here. I am now sinless. Papa has been washed away. Okay. Now you all are papi. Huh? How am I papi? You all are papi now. You all are sinner. Arey, how we are sinner, Baba? What we have done? Because I have not killed a bull, I have killed a demon, but you all blamed me that I have killed a bull. So that is why your blaming is false blaming. So false blaming is a sin. So now you also go and take deep bath in different tirthas, you get washed your sin. This was a story, you know, Radhakund to Samkund story. You all heard about it? No?
Yes,
Please
yes,
go on.
Prabhu. Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhu, we have heard. Yes,
So,
Prabhu.
so what Krishna says there, I have not killed a bull. Indeed, I have killed a demon. But since you have blamed me that I have killed a bull, so you are a sinner because you have a blame the person on me that I have not done something. So what is the learning of this story? Learning of this story is, if we blame on somebody, those who is not the doer, someone is not involved in murder, but we are blaming that you are a murderer, it is a great sin. So Krishna said, okay, you have to take bath and you also get all gopi purified, so that so what Radharani did, Radharani started, she just took away her kangan, and through kangan she started digging the soil, and somehow she could able to dig the soil, and then that's why uh, in the center of the Radha Kund there is a Kankan Kund. You know that? You all know this? Yes. So center of Radha Kund is a Kankan Kund. From there all the waters comes, even now also. So this story goes on like so. Now we should not blame on Krishna that Krishna, you have given me this, given me that, given me that. All the Vishaya Bhoga is what we get is Vishaya Bhoga. Job, wife, children, makan, dukan, immigration, visa, salary, pension, all we get because of our karma, our own prarabdha. But even devotee always giving credit, blaming Krishna, Krishna, you have given me. Why given you, Baba? Krishna is not giving you Vishaya Vastu. So you enjoy and go into the hell. Okay, I think time is getting up. So I will just wind up my view on these sloka of Lord Kapil Deva, that a person, what happens if they are attached? So they should not be attached. Otherwise, they will do attachment leads to pap karma. Attachment leads to ugra karma. Attachment leads to nonsense karma. Attachment leads to aggressive karma. So we should not be attached. Rather, Shastra says whatever we get out of prarabdha, we should be satisfied and happy, instead of putting our efforts in the material activities. We should sit quietly and chant Hare Krishna, engage ourselves in devotional services. But before I wind up, I will tell you one thing. Let us first, we are in household, so let us first understand how many hours do I devote for Krishna. Devotional services, how many hours? So maybe a person who is beginning with the Krishna consciousness, maybe their activity like out of 15 hours, 2 hours is devotional service, rest 13 hours is worldly service, job, whatever. Gradually they should increase devotional service, reduce the material services, increase your spiritual timing and decrease your worldly timing. And there will be a time when you will be able to devote 15 hours for Krishna and 1 hour or half an hour only for work or for samsara. And I will tell you, this is a way to measure your spiritual upliftment. How much time you are. Suppose if today 8 hours I want to give Krishna, are you able to give 8 hours? No, because you have job, you have other things to take care. 8 hours, 10 hours, I want to read Bhagavatam, I want to chant Lord's name, either I want to give so all these devotional services, I want to give 8 hours. Do you have time? No, it means still I am engaged in material services. So this timing has to be increased. First of all, This for a small for a spiritual time, bigger is worldly time. So increase the spiritual devotional timing and decrease the material activities timing, and that's how we can grossly understand that how much I am out of clutches of this Maya at that worldly activity. Otherwise, everyone is captured with the worldly activity. They want to go Vrindavan, they cannot come to Vrindavan. They have so many things, job, बच्चे की education, बच्चे का test, paper, examination, like that. Even in your home, you want to do something, but you can't because time is there to, office time, school time, this time, that time. We are bonded with so many activities. So giving up these activities and shifting on the spiritual things, how much time? Because Krishna wants your 100%, by the way. Krishna don't want, Krishna Ananya Bhakti. What he says? Ananya Bhakti. Na Anya. Krishna wants your time because what Krishna given you time is also belongs to Krishna only. What Krishna has given us a time, that also belongs to Krishna. And that Krishna's time I'm using for others. How come? We are a cheater. Isn't it? We are not a cheater. So let us start becoming less cheater. Suppose I'm a big cheater, so I will become a little less cheater, then less cheater, then less cheater, then less cheater, and then no cheater. No cheating means full time. Krishna, now your time is yours. It's all Krishna's time. And we are saying that, oh, it's my time. My time is not good. My time is not bad. Time belongs to Krishna. Krishna is time. Time is Krishna. How Krishna can be good or bad? That also good big aparadha we do. अभी समय मेरा खराब चल रहा है. This time is not good for me. I'm time is not good, Baba. How time is not good? Your mind is not good. That we should say. Your consciousness is not good. That you say. Time is always good. Time belongs to Krishna. Time is shining like Krishna. Kala. So let us be detachment. And with this word, I will just wind up here. And please, all the householders, two things you must hear. One is the Lord Kapila's instructions, and second is conversation between Uddhava and Krishna in 11th canto. Read again and again, hear it again. More you hear, more you will be relaxed from this material clutches, material bondage, material compulsion. We are compelled. We want to devote our time to Krishna, but we are compelled because of bondation not to give Krishna time to the family or to others. So it is not a practice of one day. It is a practice of slowly, gradually, sanahi, 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 sanahi. Slowly, 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 slowly. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. एकम शास्त्रम की पुत्र गीतम एको देवो देवकी पुत्र एव एकम मंत्र नमामि तमापि तस्य देवस्य सेवा तमेव माता पिता तमेव बन्धुश्च सखा तमेव विद्याद्रविणं तमेव मम सर्वदेव कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने क्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांतं राधा कांतं नमोस्तुते कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि प्रीतये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभैर् च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो हरे कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Thank you very much. Any questions, any comments, any request, please let me know.
Hare Hare. Prabhu, I'll directly go to question and answer because there's no time. And I feel that there will be some questions a devotee want to ask. So Hare Krishna devotees, any questions? No questions at all.
Hare Krishna,
Prabhuji, one day we need a detail, a class on karma. The 4 types of karma, Bhuta Bija, Prarabdha, Prarabdha. Please, we'll talk to Narayani Mataji. She can talk to Ashish Prabhu. We can arrange one class on karma, Prabhuji.
What she is trying to say, Narayani Mataji?
Hare Krishna.
So I said we'll approach Narayan Mataji. She can approach Ashish Prabhu to arrange to call you for a class on karma. Detailed information.
Acha. Okay.
So she wants to hear from you, Prabhu.
Acha. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Padma Mataji. Fine.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pranams. Thank you, Mataji. Prabhuji, you said that we have to reduce the time that we give for our family. So when we are doing all the service that we serve our family is thinking that it is a save of the Lord only. So how can we reduce, Prabhuji? Because our children are small. So we need more attention they need more attention from us. And we have our duties also as grihasthas.
Okay, there are two things. One, you wish to reduce. One is you are not able to reduce. So if you are able to reduce, then good and bad, well and good. If you are not able to reduce, just you wish that I want to devote my time. Krishna will see your desire from within and he will make you path sooner or later. So I'm not saying here just quit now, but whatever you do in Krishna consciousness. If you're raising children, very well remember that this is not my kids, this is Krishna's kid. When you put your attachment, that is my kid, I have to give time. No. When you put Krishna's kid, then all your time devoted to your children will be Krishna's time. Make your time Krishna's time. Learn this. You understand what I try to say?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Got it.
So if you think that your child is your child, as you said, I have a child. No, you don't have a child. You have a Krishna's child. And you are carrying them to bring near Krishna. Whatever services done to that child becomes Krishna's time. Just change your understanding.
Yes, Prabhuji. Sure.
Hope you answered.
Yes, Prabhuji. Sure, Prabhuji. But when we say like that, I have a kid, so it's been a practice, Prabhuji. So how can we can't even say like that now, Prabhuji. Like
so you have to put. Yeah, that is why their detachment comes. When you really practice detachment, you will not think this house is my house, this child is my child, this is my husband, this is my mother, this is my. Actually, no one is mother and no one is child. No one. It is just a drama.
Yes.
It's just a drama. The jiva which has come under your responsibility, under your care, you. कहते हैं आत्मवत् सर्वभूतेषु यः पश्यति सः पश्यति. So आत्मवत् सर्वभूतेषु, let us start each and every atma, each and every jiva in your family itself as a atman, and then only we will not see atman in our family. How we will see outside? So changing the thought by practicing detachment. So you have to remain alert. Always you have to remain jagrat. Jagrat avastha. Jagrat avastha is sattva-guna avastha. So you have to now start from now thinking that no, not my house, not my child. Okay, don't tell your child that you are not. But internally you see that he's not your child. He's Krishna's child. Okay, you will be caring more your child or Krishna's child? Tell me.
Krishna's child, Prabhu.
So it is. So if you think that it's a Krishna's child, anyway you are going to serve them better than your child.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Wonderful.
Hare Krishna. Yes.
Sarika Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandvat Pranam. Very nice class. And when you mentioned that you are sitting in front of Radha Kund, your house is close to Radha Kund, then we could realize what pleasure. Your class was so nectarian. It seemed like we were also in Vrindavan with you. And that separation that we feel from Vrindavan, in this class, we could get the pleasure of listening to Katha and Bhagavatam in Vrindavan. So thank you so much for your class and giving us this opportunity. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna, Hare Krishna. But one thing is there, I always doubt. Because sometimes when I speak in English, even I don't understand what am I speaking. Do you understand what am I speaking?
Yes,
हाँ प्रभु जी,
Prabhuji.
हमें
Yes,
सब
yes,
समझ में
Prabhuji.
आया,
Yes,
आपने बहुत अच्छा
Definitely,
समझाया
Prabhuji.
है.
Yes.
Because I tell you,
Bhagavatam conveys, Prabhuji.
English is not my preferred language. My preferred language is Sanskrit and Hindi. So, because the real Shastric meaning can come only in Sanskrit. That's why many saintly people, they came to Vrindavan, they learned, even Prabhupada came to Vrindavan, 12 years, he learned Sanskrit in Radha Damodar Mandir. He translated, and then he understood actual meaning, and then he tried to translate in English. So the source of understanding is Sanskrit. That's why I always emphasize on learning Sanskrit, learning a little bit Hindi, and learning a little bit basic Sanskrit, at least word of Sanskrit which has been used in Gita. If you understand the Sanskrit, Gita Sanskrit language, that is more than enough to understand all the Shastras. So, actually, this Kripamayi Mataji, Kripamayi Mataji, Narayani Kripamayi Mataji, Kripa karke, she told me, English is the preferred language. Then I said, okay, theek hai. But then, English is not my preferred language. My preferred language is Sanskrit and Hindi. And there are many audience out of you. They have joined my Hindi class in morning, which is daily Bhagavatam, and they are getting nectar. Who all are there here? They are here. They are regular in daily with me. Oh, Nilesh
Ji,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
Yes,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, pranams. Meenakshi, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
By the way, I tell you, in front of me there is a Radha Shyam Backside, just 200 meters away there is a Narad Kund. From our house, 200 meters away there is a Narad Kund. Naradji.
Wow.
Prabhuji,
Narad-
such a blessing, Prabhuji. That
So
one day we will also have
Prabhuji.
the darshan of Radha Kund and Narad Kund and all that.
300, my ear. The straight away, if you go from here, then 300 meter, 400 meter, there is a Kusum Sarovar.
Wow.
Okay, left side.
Prabhuji, when we come to Vrindavan, can we meet you?
Why not? If you come to Radhakund, I will meet you, certainly.
Yes, Prabhuji. We want to come and see you, definitely.
Yeah, I'll see one thing I'll tell you. From a right here, if you go right here 300 meter, then there is a village called Mukhrai, which is the place of Radharani Nani, Mukhra Devi. Nani, you understand? Nani. So, Nani ka ghar hai. और आप लोग आइए, you are welcome here. You should visit, you should see, you should explore the Braj and remain in Braj conscious. Yeah.
You're taking care of the Gaushala, no, Prabhuji? Last class you said you're taking.
I do have 3-4 cows is there in front of my home only, and then there are other 150-200 cows are on Barsana Road. So yes, because I have come here, I left Vrindavan flat and shifted here to just serve cow, because if I will not serve cow, I will not repay the the Bhumata, Bhudevi. So by serving the cow is like reciprocating the whatever facilities given by Bhudevi, Prithvi Mata, Dhriti, which is the Patrani of Lord Sri Krishna. So that's why. So yes, to serve cow, to serve many Brajvasis, saintly people, Sant, Mahatma, everyone is happening. Life is going like blissful.
You can
No
give
problem.
us some seva, no, Prabhuji, when we come there. Thoda kuch.
You just do one thing. You all take one cow nearby, find a Gosala. Wherever you are, there is a Gosala. Wherever you are, there must be a Gosala. All over India, there are hundreds of Gosala. You just select one Gosala and adopt one cow and give all your expenses, spend everything, take care of the cow that you have adopted. Go there, see there. If you can't, serve them in your home because you are in flat life. Flat life is like a flat life. Life is flat in the flat. Life
Very
is not
true,
more
Prabhuji.
comfort in the flat.
Yeah, so true. But what to do, Prabhuji? That's
Yeah,
life.
that's why there is a Goshala. Suppose, see, if you can't teach your children at home, you are sending them in hostel or not. Similarly, there is a Goshala. You go there, adopt a cow, save them, help them, feed them, take responsibility of that cow till life and till their life, and then you must visit there. So this is my humble request. We have to serve cow because cow is very dear to Krishna, very dear to Krishna. And cow, the Prithvi Mata comes in form of cow to take reciprocation from us. All Devi Devta are there in the cow. You know why cow is being said Go Mata? Go means what? Do you know that go? Go means what? Go means Indriye.
Senses.
Yeah, Indriye. Go means Indriye. इसलिए Go Swami. Those who is control of the Indriye is Go Swami. Go Das. Those who is you know their Indriya is out of control is Godas. So when Indriya is controlling us, we are Godas. When we are controlling Indriyas, we are Jitendriya. So Go Mata is called Go Mata because all the demigods, all the presiding deity of our Indriyas resides in Go Mata. That's why cow is called Go. Now, all the Indriyas has their own, demigods. You know that all our Indriya is being controlled by the demigods. So those Indriyas, demigods are living in the cow. That's why it is called Go Mata. Okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhu. And sorry to ask you to speak.
Serve the cow.
Yeah, but this is the way we are conducting the classes in English only, Prabhu. So I'm so sorry.
I know a little bit English, but it's okay.
No, you know very good English, but because Prabhu, this class was so simple that whatever you covered, the 5 shlokas, I think we will remember for a long time because you have given such practical points and especially the point where how can we increase our sadhana, how can we give more time to Krishna consciousness. So thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Ancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa
सिद्धोऽयैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनन्तकोटि वैष्णववृन्द की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Thank you, Prabhuji, for the wonderful class.
Not to everyone.
Shall I?
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.